What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Jeffery Carr. I'm from Galveston, Texas.
Okay, and you told me, Mr. Carr, you told me that you're an old-time gangster from Galveston, kind of, sort of.
49 years old. I've been here for that long, except the time I spent in Huntsville and Beaumont.
Okay, so you've done state time.
Absolutely, 4 times. And if you count state jail, 3 more separate.
What's the longest stretch of time you've ever done?
3 years.
What was the charge, if you don't mind me asking?
Burglary with intent to commit a felony to-wit assault.
So what's the story behind the burglary? Where'd you just break into somebody's?
When I went to court, I told the judge I didn't burglarize shit. I didn't attempt to commit assault. I committed assault, but I committed it in the dude's living room, so they charged me with burglary.
And then you did you did the 3 years. That was the original sentence, and you did all 3 years, or you got out?
I did 34 and a half months. I had 42 days on parole. I made it for 2 weeks. They arrested me, put me in here 30 days. I got out. They told me to call the parole office in the morning, but I was gonna get off parole at midnight, so fuck them at 8 o'clock. I didn't call. And I can't do shit because I was off already. They said, well, we gotta tell you that.
What was the last time you got locked up?
Well, yeah, Dad said they got the computers, but it was about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago. I just did a little municipal. I still got warrants. They let me out. I got more when I got to get out than I had when I went in. So I went to jail 3 times in a week. I went to jail with 2 warrants. Got out. No, I did 15 days. Got out Fat Tuesday last year. Ash Wednesday, I got arrested. Had 3 warrants. Got out Thursday. They arrested me. Saturday, I had 2 warrants. What the fuck?
What is it that you do that you keep going to jail? Like what is
I
like?
don't go to court when I get out, so the warrants stay, and then plus I got the other one I went for this next time.
So you got a warrant right now?
I got 3 of them.
You don't care about?
Fuck, they ain't gonna bother.
We are right next to Galveston County Jail. Like,
I just walked out of Galveston County Jail.
Okay.
I was in there using the phone to call a weed man. Fuck
Okay.
them.
Okay. So if you went to jail, what do you stay here 2 days and you're done?
22 hours.
And that's it. You're done.
They let me out, and I have 4 warrants because I ain't going to court.
Do you work currently right now, or?
Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, I got to be there about 9:45.
What do you do if you don't mind me asking?
I work at Little. I don't work at Little Caesars, but I clean up 2 or 3 times a day the restaurant, and then when they close, I go and clean up, do the bathrooms. I used to have my own cleaning company with my wife for 3 years. And I go,
what happened with that?
Well, I went to jail for something I didn't do that time, ironically. And I did 5 months, and in 5 months, she just had about 2 or 3 clients left from our cleaning business when I got out. But she needs somebody to make her get out of bed. You know what I mean?
Is there a reason why you don't have like a regular 9-to-5 job?
Well, I ain't no ID for one. And I'm on SSI. I've been disabled since 1995.
Oh, okay. So.
I mean, I ain't on SSI currently because when she put me in jail, I got out. She put me in jail July the 4th, not this past year, but the one before. I went 4 times already on that same charge, and before that, I hadn't been to jail in 5 years here. I've been in Alabama just overnight, and ever since she put me in, I've been to jail since that July 4th, 14 times now, 4 times because of that bullshit and 10 times of my own stupidity.
What's the most gangster thing you've ever done?
I ran over a cop in Texas City, and they chased me from Texas City to Hempstead, 96 Mile. They said, Galveston man has 96 mile high-speed chase on the front page. My grandma said her friends from church was calling her in the morning telling her at 6 o'clock in the morning, we said, your baby's on TV. The law beat my head out, blood on my face. And they said, as soon as Channel 13 arrived, they snatched me up, and all of a sudden I had the right to remain silent. And they said, sir, what's your name? I don't know. It was on all the channels. As a matter of fact, one of the dogs in Texas City recorded City Under Siege. It was August 16th, the day after my papa's birthday, 1992. I was 19.
What did you end up getting charged with, and how much time did you do for running over the police officer?
That night, I had 2 counts, aggravated assault on a police officer, DWI, reckless endangerment, and felony flee, and everything disappeared except 1 aggravated assault on a police officer. I signed for 10 years probation, Marinelle Capito was my lawyer. She's now a retired judge from County Court 1. She got me probation for that. I fucked it off 3 times and they let me out. Sent me to boot camp finally, and then when I fucked it off, I got out of there, they sent me up finally. I went and did 2 years. I traded a 10-year probation in for 2 years in TDC. I discharged the day for day, got out. And I done induced 2 times after that, and the last one was a 3. And they tried to give me a 6 last year, and I get back to them, and they let me out.
When you're in jail or prison, excuse me, is it segregated by race in Texas? How does that work?
Not by the people who run the prison, but we self-segregate. It's natural that you stick
to your own,
right? And like say the blacks will be over here, you know, watching sports or whatever they're watching, and we'll be over here watching movies or playing dominoes. You know, it ain't really like a rule, but it just kind of goes that way. But I kind of mix with everybody.
So if you borrowed a soup from a black inmate, they're
here or up there?
No, in Texas prison, they're not going to do anything. They don't.
It's a quarter. You get it, fuck. Here it's $1.
No, I'm saying like if you can, are you allowed to ask other races?
Oh yeah.
For like if you can borrow a soup or something.
The wildest thing I ever been told, whenever I first went to Pam Lynchner unit, there's a state jail in Humble on Tennessee Road. I was sitting down with a friend of mine. He's Aryan Brotherhood, and I used to be they called me a Peckerwood. And I don't really get into that right now, but he told me, a dude offered me his food, and I'd been in here starving for 17 months, you know, and I went up there, and he offered me his corn off his truck. I put it on mine and started eating. He said, hey man, you know you ain't supposed to eat after blacks. I said, well, give me your corn then, motherfucker. You didn't offer me yours, he offered me his. I ate it. Fuck them, bitch. And you ain't supposed to say that word in there either, bitch, punk, or hoe. So I said, all right, queer. Don't even bother me. I've been saying queer ever since the first time I went to prison because they took 3 words away from me, so I just called it what it was.
What do you want out of your life for the next couple of years? Like, what do you want? Like, what would make you happy?
I don't even know. If my girlfriend quit tripping.
Do you have any final words for anybody out there who's watching this video? Words of advice, words of wisdom, just a message.
You might not mind your parents or your authorities in your life, but there's somebody somewhere you're gonna mind. I promise. They got a place for you if you don't want to mind, and you don't want to go there.